Yeah, these poor kittens, they're just really like this, there are like two forms of the Calicivirus, and with one of them, the more common one, they get ulcers inside their mouth, like sores all around their mouth, and they don't want to eat. And I have not seen any sores with these guys. I've checked in their mouths a couple times and haven't seen anything. Izzy says, the cats are so adorable, thank you. And it's really obvious that they have the limping Calici kind, which like affects their like muscles and stuff. So their bodies are just really, really sore, and they like don't want to move or walk. They also have really high fevers. So that's why supportive care is so important, because they're basically just too sore to move, so they don't want to get up and like eat food and stuff like that. So you like, I've been syringe feeding them water and food every few hours to try and keep them just, basically it's a virus, there's no medication for it, you just have to like power through and get to the end of it. So I've just been trying to like maintain them so that they can get past it, basically. Queen says, when I have the door open, the kittens can see across the house in the condo, and it's on my door, and they let me run from my door into her paper pile. I think she's doing it to show off. Cute. Best game, gotta shoot glow in the dark. So yeah, originally they were both supposed to be spayed and neutered last Friday, like a week ago, and they didn't do her, which was really annoying, because they said that they saw like nasal discharge and assumed that she had a URI, an upper respiratory infection, and so they didn't do it. She 100% was not sick on Friday when she went there. Literally, whatever they saw in her nose was most likely just dried food or something like that. She was having no issues. She was super heavy, like way bigger than her brother. She'd been eating tons of food. She had tons of energy. I'd never heard her sneeze or cough or anything. Like, she was totally fine. And it was really frustrating to me that they didn't spay her and sent her home. And then I spoke to some people from Kitten Rescue, and they said that they've been having the same issue with that clinic lately, or similar issues with them not spay or neutering, kittens for various reasons. And so, so it was frustrating, but we went ahead and rescheduled her for an appointment at a different clinic for today. And then I had taken Toothless by himself over the weekend to the adoption event, because I couldn't take her because she wasn't ready. And then when, like Tuesday night, Wednesday morning rolled around, I guess it was Wednesday, we let them out and he was just laying down and he wasn't running around and playing. And then Iris held him and she was like, he's shivering. And then I picked him up and I immediately could tell that he had a fever. So Sam looked back and noticed that he kind of like stopped. He basically just been sleeping since like the night before and hadn't really been moving around a lot. So that's when we figured it out. So he came down with it basically Tuesday night, and then about 24 hours later, his sister started showing effects. So he definitely picked it up either at his vet appointment or at the adoption event that we were at over the weekend. So I had to cancel her appointment for today, which was a big bummer. I have no idea when that will be rescheduled. It'll probably be at least a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's just a bummer. So like my hope was, oh, they'll get, they'll get fixed. No, because I've been talking. They'll get fixed, and then we'll have them adopted within like a week or so. thinking, you know, by like this weekend they would be adopted basically and gone. And now it's going to be at least, you know, 2 to 4 weeks before they are ready for adoption, which is just frustrating. And like, we really can't keep kittens that age. Yeah. Like, we can't have kittens that big just running around the apartment. Right. So I don't know what to do, because it makes it so much trickier to find them a new foster when they could potentially be contagious, because sure. They could be shedding virus for, you know, a couple weeks after they're better. So yeah, it's really just frustrating. And, you know, so far they're doing okay. They're still drinking water. They eat some dry food occasionally. They're still using the litter box. They're just not eating enough. You know, there's only so much I can do with the syringe feeding. But hopefully they'll start to turn around. I mean, he's already started gaining weight again and seemed more alert yesterday, so hopefully that means he's on his way up. All right, Queen says, Lexi will go up to the condo. Since it is away, then when the kittens get to the condo wall, she hisses and sometimes swats. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You gotta just let it go real slow. Down my street.